If we want politics to be the kind of arena where you're attracting and encouraging really competent people who do a job well because that's what they're supposed to do, then you have to pay them a salary that's commensurate with that. If I want to hire a software engineer at Google to be world class, or if I want to hire someone at a bank, or someone at an environmental firm, or someone at a utility that I want to be really, really, really good, I don't say, well, you know, I'll let these people kind of pick themselves with the popular vote, and then I won't pay them very much, and I'll just see how they do. In Singapore, it's probably the best example. Singapore pays its elected officials a lot of money, on par with what you'd make as, you know, a banker, a lawyer, a management consultant, or something like that. And so that changes, A, the pool of people you are drawing from, and B, the way that people feel about the job. It's no longer like, well, I got into this for public service, but it's really hard to serve the public, so I'll serve myself a little bit, and then I'll do the job in order to enrich myself now or later. Instead, you have a bunch of people who treat it like a real profession. Our politics is, in fact, not very professional, even though it appears to be from the outside. And then additionally, I would like to say, well, you know, wouldn't it be nice to reward politicians or officials, government officials, if they actually do a good job? Because right now, they get paid exactly the same whether they do really well or do nothing or do really poorly. So what about this? What about, let's say, for every piece of legislation, or for every project, or for every panel that you're involved in, why don't we put some measurables on it, right? Why don't we decide what are the goals? What are we trying to accomplish with this new piece of, let's say, education legislation? And if, let's say, our goal is to raise the test scores of US children by 10 percentage points, that's our goal, right? Why don't we put a time frame on it? Let's say 10 years from now, that's our goal. Well, I would love nothing more as a citizen and as a taxpayer to say that, you know, Secretary of Education Arne Duncan, let's say he's responsible for this plan, and he's got, let's say, 100 or 200 or 500 people working with him. I would love to treat that like a project, like a goal that's got a deliverable. And if they reach that goal 10 years from now, long after he's Secretary of Education, we'll write him a check. I would love to write Arne Duncan a check for $2 million from the US taxpayers for having taken a job and done it well and accomplished a goal. That's the way the real world works, right? You get hired based on how good you are. You get paid based on how well you do. If you don't do well, you get fired or you get paid less. If we treated politics like more of a profession, like it should be, we would all be a lot better off.